It also can work in martial arts and many other circumstances, quite literally. You don't have to be in harm's way when they are trying to punch you or kick you or do something else, grab you, for instance. What happens when a person is trying to grab you? By and large, they're trying to establish some degree of control over you. Now, if you appreciate freedom, and this is one of your major values, as it happens to be one of mine, you will probably not want to be grabbed and dominated or controlled. And we know that in many situations when people get in physical altercations, they end up grabbing each other and falling down on the ground and grappling. Well, so if a person is trying to grab you, you don't have to stand there. You can move yourself out of their center line. As soon as you move yourself off of the center line, they will have a lot less power in their hands. Even when a person grabs you and you simply move your hand slightly away from the center line, what's going to happen? They will have a lot less power in that hand. The grip won't be as strong, and they will not have as much control over it. As a matter of fact, you may even seize control. You can use awareness of the person's energy projection when they try to grab you. You simply observe where their lagom point is pointing. Lagom point is the point in the middle of the palm, and when they try to grab you, essentially it's as though the beam of energy is coming out of the lagom point. Or you can imagine that there is a thumbtack glued to the center of the person's palm with a sharp point pointing away from the palm at 90 degrees angle. So when they try to grab you, imagine that this sharp point is actually going to prick you. Well, you don't want to bleed when somebody grabs you like that with a thumbtack. So imagine that you are going to move your part of the body in the same direction where that sharp point is pointing. Or if there is no sharp point there, it's just an energy beam. Wherever the energy beam is pointing, you simply move that part of the body that is subjected to grip in that direction, which makes it harder to grab, first of all. And secondly, most people, when they move their hand, they don't turn their body. So what happens? The hand moves away from that person's center line. Now, it's up to you whether or not to observe the principle of orientation. So when you're moving your hand, it's up to you whether or not to keep orienting your center line towards your hand. If you do that, you will have power, while the person who is trying to grab will not have power. If you do it like this, it's a jerky, isolated start-stop motion that will not provide you the same result. I welcome you to experiment with your practice partner to find out how it works. And also, make sure to trade roles with your practice partner, because that will give that person an opportunity to learn the same principle for themselves in a visceral sense. It's something that they want to embody, not just understand theoretically. Oh yeah, this is a good idea to move the whole body rather than making an isolated motion of the limb. It's not enough to just talk about it. It's crucial to walk the talk.